We should be live.
We're gonna go live. I'm gonna go live.
Welcome to the Ben Mallah podcast. Today, if you have any questions for Ben, he would like to get a phone call from us, go to benmallah.com, go to the podcast tab and fill up the information, and then I will go through your emails and give you a call. We also have a fast pass, so for $20 you can actually send us your phone number and we'll give you the call during the podcast. We're also going to be reading super chats, so if you have a question here and you want to send us a super chat with a question, Ben will try to answer it as well. So Ben, how was your week?
I don't know. All right. What's Trump's favorite What's Trump's favorite instrument? His trumpet. He's always blowing it. He blows the trumpet. That's why he's named Trump, after the trumpet.
Yeah, I thought Twitter is his favorite tool.
Twitter? He's still on Twitter a lot? I don't know. I don't follow him. I got tired of following because he sends too many damn messages. You know, and then I had my phone on notification. What? What do you want?
Closer to the microphone.
Closer to the mic. Closer to the mic. All right, we're done with Trump. Okay, have a nice day. Oh, shit. All right. Now what? Here we go. Ready, set, go. I don't understand. You know, we still got rooms in Orlando, you know? Come on. I think I've been fooling around doing this stuff, everybody, for about 5 years now, and you can't book a couple of goddamn rooms with them. You know, I'm sitting here bleeding. Give me a break. You got somebody better you want to hang out with on Saturday night? Come on. I'm going to come down there. We'll bring the rolls. We got the whole freaking hotel to ourselves. We got swimming pool. We got restaurant, bar. Everybody will be there. I get all my kids there. We can push them in the damn pool. I don't care. Just book a room. I need the money to pay the bills. I'm not bullshitting. You want to see the bills to keep a hotel open right now? I got 5 of them. $200,000 out of my pocket every month for every hotel times 5. $1 million a month until things get back to normal, if they ever do. I don't know. This could be a slow death for me. This could just be the rest of my career as a slow death, you know, until I don't know. Honestly, I'm going to tell you, the banks don't want these properties. I can't just go back to the bank and take my loss of what I'm involved and say, here, because I'm on the hook. That's the thing, you know. But, you know, typically it's okay to be on the hook. Who the hell thought something like this was going to happen? You know, there's a risk to everything, but this was like from way out in left field. This was going to ruin my real estate career, a goddamn... What do you want to call it? We passed the time limit to call it something, the Kung Flu?
You can call it whatever you want.
You know, anyway, so, you know, that's the life I'm living. So all I ask is a handful of people come down there, hang out, we're in a nice room, hang out with me, we'll have a great time, and, you know, and I'm hopefully going to be able to motivate you to get off your ass and buy some real estate and find an agent and find a lender and what you got to do and all the things you need to do. I can hear myself. Anyway, that's the story. Come on, let's get these rooms. I'm not doing that many because of the epidemic, whatever you call it, you know, spreading people apart in a big room, you know. Everybody wear masks. Everybody gets temperature checked. Everybody gets... Have a drink. Shit. All right. So what do we got today? Today's Sunday. Yesterday was the day I was rotten. I should have stayed in a goddamn house. No, but Aaron's got to go to the sporting goods store because we're going to go do this annual camping trip that sucks for my birthday every year with his brothers out in the middle of nowhere. So anyway, well, hunting to them. But anyway, and it was Ben's birthday today. So yesterday, we had to go out and find him a gift. So we took him out and let him pick out his own gift. You know, that's the thing. You buy somebody a goddamn gift, they may not like it. I'd rather either just give you the damn money, buy what you want, or take you out and buy the gift that you want. So you make sure. And with him, it was a good thing because what did he want? He wanted a shotgun so he could shoot those clay pigeon ceramic things out there where they shoot targets. So, you know, I can't just pick out a shotgun for somebody. There's like 100 different types. So, you know, it was good. We went out there, we bought him a shotgun, and Aaron got his crap that he needed. But what happened as soon as I left my house? I don't know what happened. All I know is I'm sitting there minding my own goddamn business, and the lady rear ends me, and then somebody rear ends her, and next thing you know, everything is a chaos, you know. And then the same night, it must have been a bad day for Life for Sale, because the same night, Rafal, what happened to you?
Oh, I got my tire blew on the highway.
You were going to Tampa, right?
I was going on to Tampa, and I was on the bridge.
You know why
too.
he was going to Tampa? Let me tell you why he's going to Tampa. Because the governor opened up all the businesses on Friday to 100%. So that means that House of Ill Repute is now no line waiting to get in. So he went to Tampa last night, huh? Where were you going? To strip joints or what?
No strip. No parties.
They finally
no
got
party.
you an appointment because now they're open 100%. I know. Oh, you don't want to talk about it.
But yeah, I have to wait at midnight, for a tow truck to get me out.
He's like the midnight Polish crawler creeping out.
All right.
So what else we got?
I'm gonna get a caller on.
You're gonna get a caller on the line. Oh yeah. So let me tell you about the car accidents. All right. Thank God it's not that much damage. All right. Now you got a caller. I'm talking about the fucking car accident.
Hold on. We gotta get a caller.
Hang up on him. Tell me you're calling back. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good myself. My name's Cameron from Danville, California. I know
Danville, California. Hoity-toity land.
Yeah, I know you know where it is.
Yeah, I worked for a company in Danville. Where?
Yeah.
Who?
I know you know where Lafayette is.
Yeah, I know Lafayette, the top of Happy Valley Road. The top, baby. I made it to the top of Lafayette.
There you go.
On my partner's coattail. But anyway, I know Lafayette, I know Danville. People are paying the asses. It's all hoity-toity. Everybody is too damn expensive. So what do you want, high-class Danvillan? Everybody from Danville's a Danvillan. They're villains.
So I know the Danville thing gets a lot of perspective of me being snooty and all that, but I assure you I'm not. My parents are both police officers, and I was never given much in my life, but I'm here today to ask you a couple questions about real estate.
All right, shoot.
I gained about $120,000 flipping cars, flipping bikes, flipping stocks, flipping a bunch of stuff. Worked.
You better not let your parents catch you.
Yeah, I know, really. I'm really concerned about buying my first property. I want to buy some sort of investment property, but as you know, California, very expensive. I'm more than willing to go further out than Danville, because obviously Danville, you're only going to be spending $1 million plus here.
How old are you?
I'm sorry?
How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
19. Your parents down with the game? Are they willing to back you up and support you and everything?
They're willing to co-sign so I get a lower down payment. But yeah,
I'd say go in the toughest neighborhood you can find. Just bring your parents with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll appreciate them for that. But I'm really concerned about doing stuff in California because, as you know, California's pretty known for their.
You gotta go to Stockton. You gotta go to Lodi. You gotta go out there where the prices are cheaper. Go out to Stockton. That's what I did when the prices got too damn expensive in the Bay Area. I branched out to Stockton. I went to Lodi. You know, you got to go out there and try to find something out there, you know, because you're in a very high-priced neighborhood, you know.
Did you do Section 8 and stuff?
Hell yeah. I swore by it because I needed my money guaranteed. I needed to pay that bank. I had no real spread, no cash flow going that much. I needed every goddamn dime I get my hands on. And then, you know, I went into tougher neighborhoods, so, you know, that's the only thing, you know, that's the best thing to do there. But I would definitely go with, you know, try to go with Section 8, a nice family. And, you know, you got to go out. You got to go out and find where the numbers make sense and the deals make sense. You know, you got to be willing to travel when you live in a high-priced area.
Of course, yeah.
What about Antioch? Antioch too far from you or what?
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Antioch, is that too far?
Seahawk?
Antioch.
Antioch. No, it's not too far.
I don't know. You got to look. There's always something to do in somewhere. Let me tell you, even in the better neighborhoods, there's always a bargain. You just got to pay more and you got to sell more. You know, but the $120,000, what are you going to try to do? What are you going to try to do? Income property? You going to try to do a house? What are you going to do?
I'm trying to find. So I'm concerned that I'm going to spend the good majority of $120,000, and I'm not going to be able to move forward from there because I'm only going to be getting a steady rental income from one property, and I'm not going to have enough fast enough in order to get the next property.
You know, I mean, you don't qualify. You ever try to qualify for FHA? So you have to put low money down and live in one of the units for a year and have the other 3 to rent out?
I have not, but I don't want to really deal with mortgage insurance and all the rest of that.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do. You want to put 20% down and use up all your dough instead of trying to put 3.5% down and save that money to do more deals, another deal?
So what I was saying earlier was my parents would be able to co-sign with me, so I'd get a lower down payment.
How much lower? On commercial, I don't know anybody get lower than 20, especially right now. But you can try.
10%.
Unless it's SBA, you don't want to go SBA, you said. You don't want to go FHA. You want to do it on your own. I don't know. I'd try to keep, I wouldn't piss all that money away in one deal. You know, you need to spread your money out. And that's why mortgage insurance ain't shit. It's like $50 a month, I think, or something. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't put all my, if I was 19 years old, I wouldn't be putting all my money in a deal unless it was the deal of the century. You know?
Okay.
All right, what else you got? What else you got, Danny boy from Danville?
Well, I'm trying to think. So I know I was really concerned about that, and I'm also concerned about obviously with Section 8, you don't have to deal with this, but would you recommend doing just regular rental properties because I know people aren't paying the rent right now, obviously, because of all this happening.
Well, right now, absolutely, I'd be worried about people paying me rent right now if they're out of work. But the point is, you do whatever is deemed necessary. If you're in a place where there's tons of open market paying, how much, X amount of money, it's all about who can you collect more money from. If you look at the comparables, if you find yourself a duplex and you want to rent it out, you got to see what other duplexes are renting for. If the open market's going to pay you $1,000 a month, but if you went to Section 8 and you asked them how much they're going to pay, and they can pay $1,200 a month, I'd take the extra $200 from Section 8. Or it could be the other way around. It could be that Section 8 doesn't pay as much as the open market. You got to do whatever the situation calls for you to do, okay, to get the most money possible. You got to do your homework. That's what you got to do. Yeah. What else you got?
Do you think going outside of state would be a bad idea?
Well, but then what? You're going to travel outside of state to go with one little property? I mean, that's the problem. When you want to start in real estate, it's easier to start in your backyard. You start traveling around, and the money costs in traveling, and you're not there, and you have somebody watching, emergency, I don't know. I would try to just go within a driving 50-mile radius of where you live now. Go to the map. What was it? Concord, right? Not far from you. Go to Concord. Maybe you can find a deal there. So, look around. Go down the market and look for the cheapest stuff that's on the market right now. From a house on up. All right, where you live, you can make money on friggin' mobile home parks, even. You can make money on a mobile home in the damn Bay Area. Housing is so expensive. You can look for the cheapest stuff on the market and then, go up. All right?
Do you, just one more question for
Another goddamn, these people from Danville, they want. What do you want?
I'm trying to get my $20 worth.
Oh, you paid $20? Okay, in that case, we got all the time today. Hey, how are you? What's going on? What else you got?
And that's the fast pass. So hold on. So for other people, if you want to get a phone call,
Rafal needs a motorcycle. He got a flat tire last night. I got a car accident. He needs money. So what else you got?
So if you have a house for like $300,000 or whatever, a lot of people say that it should be like $1,000 per $100,000 of the house's cost and rental income. Do you think that's a good ratio to kind of go by?
I've always kind of looked at that as a factor. Yeah, $1,000 per $100,000 is like to me that's like the borderline. I don't want to go higher than $100,000 on $1,000 a month, and I don't want to go lower than the rent being less than $1,000 on a $100,000 unit. So I've always used that technique. It's like another just a way of actually really looking at the deal in a safe zone. But whoever said that, that's the way I think too. That's just a theory.
Awesome. Hey,
but you can't work the numbers. Good luck to you. Take care, Danny boy.
All right,
from Danville.
All righty. Bye.
Tell your parents to be safe and be nice.
Okay, so we have one super chat.
All right.
Thank you to David for $10.
$10 for Rafal's new tire. All right.
Yeah. I need
You might
4
get an
new
oil
tires.
change too.
I actually did that recently, but all right, David. 2 mortgage options, multifamily. 25% down gets income after expense and mortgage of $4,300 per month. Do you follow?
Wait a second. Say it again. Now these are the kind of things you got to sit down with a calculator and pencil and paper. And I ain't got time to do that today. Okay? We only got a friggin' hour. You want me to sit here and now calculate a whole goddamn deal for you? But go ahead. Let me just say it again. I'll pay attention this time.
All right, 2 mortgage options.
2 mortgage
multifamily.
options. Okay, for multifamily. Yes.
25% down
25% down on one of them.
gets income after expense and mortgage, $4,300 a month.
$4,300 a month. That's what 25% down. Okay.
Yeah. 20% down gets income, $2,800 per month.
No, that's wrong. You can't get less money and putting more money down. Oh wait, less money down, 20%.
So 25% gets you
What?
$4,300. 25% down gets you $4,300 a month, and the 20% down gets you $2,800 a month.
That's a difference of like 43 from 28 is $1,500. Okay, right? Are you with me, Rafal? You went to
No.
school. They have math class in Poland.
Yeah, we did.
So he's saying he's getting $1,500 difference. 43 from 28.
Yeah, $1,500.
$1,500 difference for putting an extra 25% for extra 5% down. The question is, what is the 5%? You know, what is the 5%? If the 5% is, let's say, $1,500 a month, shit, if the 5% was $100,000 and you got an extra $18,000 a year, that's an 18% return on your investment. So it depends, you know, but yeah, it would definitely make sense to put the extra money down, I guess, and get the better return. I don't know why it's such a big difference. It doesn't sound right to me. There's something, they must be throwing in a bunch of other shit by giving you 20% down. It's costing you money. But basically, I want to know, call Rafal, and he'll get you to me, but it sounds like I'd put the extra 5% down based on what you're telling me. Next.
Yeah, if you have a deal and you need to consult with Ben, then you can go to benmallah.com and choose the option. Go to the merch option. There's benmallah.com, and you get a 10 or 15-minute phone call, and then Ben will analyze your deal.
And I'll tell you exactly what I would do. When you tell me about a deal, I treat it like I'm doing it. Okay? So I'm thinking about it. I'm going to look at it the way that I would do it. So you're only, you know, getting what I would do for myself. Hello, what do you want today? God damn it. It's Sunday and I should be at the pool.
Ben, what's up? How you doing?
Fine. How you doing?
This is Owen. I do
Owen.
properties.
Owen, the guy that mows the lawns? Owen?
I mow some lawns. Depends how much they pay me.
Who are you from?
I'm from Georgia. The one at the that looked like that IRS agent.
Which company, which properties?
IGH Properties.
IGH Properties. You know, honestly, I know I'm a member of IHG Properties, and I know I met you in person, right? We hung out in Tampa, right?
Yes, we did.
And you're always
awesome.
sending Rafal money, and you're like the biggest fan we got, right? Okay, we love you. Okay, so now let me ask you a question. I'm a member of IHG because I own a Holiday Inn, but what's an IGH? Is that just your own company name? Is that your own company, or you work for them? What's the story here?
No, that's my own company. I made an LLC for my property management company. I have different LLCs for my properties, but it's basically my kid's name. So it's Ileana Gabriel and my last name. So.
Okay, very good. So
that's how I made it. But I got to say, Ben, I'm glad you called. I got to tell everyone they should go to Orlando because it's definitely not the same unless you're there.
I appreciate it. We had a good time, didn't we? We had a good time. I mean, I hung out as long as I could. It was like I was there from till midnight. I got there around 4 o'clock to get everything ready. At 5 o'clock, I was hanging out. Everybody's drinking, having a good time, bullshitting around, talking real estate. People from all over. You know, it's so nice when you get to go somewhere and you're all from a different place. We had a guy from England. We had a guy from Ireland. We had Californians there. We had everybody. But, you know, we all came from different places. We're all different types of people with different whatever heritages. But we were all there to hang out, have a good time, and be in real estate, you know? And that's what, you know, was great about it. We all had a connection, the nicest people I ever met, and I can't thank you and everybody else enough for helping us get some revenue in that hotel at night. You know, I really
Well,
appreciate
listen,
it.
it was an awesome. I gotta tell people, it was an awesome hotel. The rooms were great, no lie. And the best part, we got to see you, we got to meet the family, but you know, we also got to network with other people there. So I met a lot of people I can network with and all that. Get people's business cards. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So anybody listening, it's definitely worth it. And it's not some BS course that people make up on YouTube to actually learn stuff. So definitely go. But I got to say something, Ben. I hear a lot of people talk. If you can put 3% down on a quad and live in it for a year, do that. Why would you put 20% down on anything if you don't have to?
You know, everybody marches to their own drum. So I try to tell people how to get their foot in the door without spending a lot of money. But, you know, that's the world. Everybody, some listen, some don't. But I can't appreciate you coming down.
10 units.
Listen, make sure, when you come in this Saturday, right, I'll get you I'll get you a top floor room, okay?
I got a book. I was going to come to Orlando too, yeah.
If you come to Orlando, we'll hook up, you know? And the only thing I'm selling is drinks, right? I mean, I'm not selling nobody nothing. I'm not trying to rope nobody in for nothing. I mean, you know, the Spotify guy was there, and that was all right. He can't blame him. But he's whatever living he might make, he's trying to earn it like Rafal. But we're not selling nobody nothing. We're just hanging out, having a good time. You know, you can pick on my kids. I don't care. You know, whatever you want. And Jimmy Hart will be there. Our new friend, what's his name? Hubby Cub. I wonder if I can get him to do any wrestling this time. I want to get him. I want him to wrestle Little Ben. I want him to beat up Little Ben. That would be funny. I want to see
I'd love to see that.
All right. Well, I really appreciate everything from you, and thanks for coming. I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you in Orlando. Thanks, Ben.
All right. Take care. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, you
Thank
too.
you. That was our number one fan, baby. He beat out the doctor.
Yeah, thank you very much. He sent us
Nice
a lot
guy
of super
too.
chats.
I remember we hung out and everything. It was great. It was like a great experience to just hang out, people interested in real estate, and have a good time. And you know, that's it. What else? Who else you want to spend Saturday night with? Whoever you want to spend Saturday night with is better than me. You can see them after the show, okay? And you got a hotel room. So what else do you want?
Yeah, I was there, and essentially it's a 4-hour comedy show. So
I mean, we just want to have a good time, and there's drinks, and you know, no host bar. Bar can make money too. I mean, it's helping a hotel. It's charity. You know, sometimes wealthy people need fucking charity too. You know, is it fair that I should just get wiped out and lose everything after working my whole life? Is that fair? No, you should feel sorry for me. Come on down. Help me out. You know, I need charity too, shit. I'm not asking for nothing personal. I just want to save my business and all the employees that work there. You know? And what else you got?
all right, we have some super chats. Thank you to Saul. Ben, why don't you put your guest house on Airbnb and make extra income?
I thought about it. But, number one, they will not permit it in this zone area I live of, Bel Air Shore. It's forbidden. You can't even rent your house out. I don't know what I think there's a 1 month minimum. But anyway, I thought about it. But believe me, if it got that bad, I'd be selling the house. If I got to start renting out rooms in my house, it would make a kick-ass bed and breakfast. But, you know, then my wife's got to cook breakfast for somebody, and then she'll bitch about that. I'll have Erin being the waiter. I'll dress Erin up, and it would work. But hopefully things won't get to that. All right, what else you got, Rafal?
All right, thank you for another super chat from Jody. Hey, Ben, can you give a shout out to Ali Chilling in Edmonton, Alberta?
That's a lot to say.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Shout out to Ali Chilling.
Who? Ali Chingjing.
Ali, A-L-I. Ali Chilling in Edmonton.
He's Polish. You don't speak American. What? Ali who? Ali who?
Chilling.
Chilling like a villain?
That's how they wrote
Chilling. Ali Chilling. It's been chilling. What else you got?
Okay,
From where? Edmonton, Canada?
Yeah, Alberta.
Alberta, close.
Okay, thank you to Silvertooth.
Silvertooth.
My broker pre-qualified me for $60K for FHA, but it's dragging his feet because he's saying it's hard to get under $100K.
I mean, you know, You could be right. I don't know. I mean, but hey, listen, if he approved you, you got one fucking step in the right direction. All right? And you can get it. All right? I would think he's not knocking on the right door. Okay? You know, because the problem is people like to do small loans because whoever, I don't know. There's a bank out there that'll do it. Go to a goddamn credit union. Go somewhere. They can't turn somebody down for just wanting to get a small loan. You got to push. Tell them to go out to other banks and find you the goddamn bank that'll do it. Ask the goddamn, go to the government, the FHA goddamn department. Say, you know what? I only want to borrow 60 freaking grand and nobody wants to loan it to me. You know, they should be able to direct you in the right direction. They're the ones backing up the damn loan. They should be happy that somebody that only wants 60K is going to get a friggin' loan. What else you got?
Thank you to GR Property Services for $5. What is your experience buying properties with HELOC? Advice.
Buying properties with HELOC, meaning what? A HELOC is a home equity line of credit. Okay, you're buying it with the HELOC money you're taking out of your house? Hell yeah. If you're sure that what you're buying is a good deal, you got to raise the goddamn money. I mean, you're borrowing money to invest in something, and hopefully you get a return and make more than the HELOC is charging you. But I believe in HELOCs if you need money because they're sitting there. You don't pay on them unless you're using them. It's like you got money sitting there that don't cost you nothing, but if you need it, you can jump on it. So, I mean, I would always use a HELOC if that's what you need to do. It's better than a refi, because if you refi the money and you get the money in your pocket, then you got to do something with the money. So, you know, make sure you got somewhere for that money to go before you touch it, paying interest on it. Ring, 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 ring. It's ringing. Nobody's home. They're out. So what else? Yes, who's this?
What's up, my friend? This is Ali. How are you?
Ali from Edmonton, Alberta.
No, Ali from D.C., Richmond, Virginia. We spoke before. I actually met Ben Jr. I was the underwriter on the debt for the buyer on Jasmine. Jasmine Homes out in Lakeland.
Oh yeah, it was a long time ago. Good deal.
Long time ago. Great deal for the buyer. It seemed like a great deal for you guys too.
We all made money. I think they ended up selling it probably for more than I sold it to them for. That's what happens all the time, and I don't give a damn. I'm happy.
No,
I'm
it's
happy
great.
somebody makes money off to me.
I love it.
You know? So what's up, man? You underwriting?
I'm underwriting. I'm buying. You know, I'm doing a little bit of everything, and I had a question for you in terms of what do you think presents the most opportunities in the future? I think. So let me preface my question. I think back in like 2008, 9, 10, the residential real estate market crashed, right? And it was in the tubes, but in the preceding 3 years, it presented the best buying opportunities that, you know, properties are probably worth double or triple what they sold for in the 2008, 9, 10 timeframe. So I kind of feel the same way with hotels right now. I think hotels are in the tubes. I don't think that that's going to mean that travel patterns change long-term for people. I think companies are still going to travel. People are still going to want a vacation. And the next 2 or 3 years, in my opinion, might be a great time to pick up hotels. What are your thoughts? And if not hotels, what sector do you think will present the greatest opportunity?
There's absolutely no question that, yes, you can buy a hotel cheap. I'll take $5 million less on one of mine easily than I would have before. But the point is this. None of us have a crystal ball. Yes, I don't know if this is going to do permanent damage to a lot of hotels, but, you know, you don't know when is it going to come back. That's the whole thing. I lose sleep every goddamn night wondering when the hell are the hotels going to come back? How long am I going to bleed? You know, we don't know, and we hope it's soon. But there's the old saying, no risk, no reward. You know, if you take the risk now and you buy them at a bottom, or maybe the bottom ain't even here yet, but I'm starting to see them pop up like I've never seen anything pop up. They're popping like friggin' putting a microwave popcorn bag in a microwave, and shit, hotels for sale are popping away, baby. So, and I'm one of the poppers. So, I hope I get a pop. But anyway, I mean, you know, right now, if you can buy a hotel really cheap and you got the balls and the money to withstand not making any money for the near future, you know, which you don't know how long it's going to be, I'll tell you right now, if you want to get a loan on a hotel, at a minimum, you got to be really strong financially, and the bank's going to require probably a year of money sitting on the side to make sure that the place, you know, has got a year's worth of money to pay the bills.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, there's
That's
always,
really tough.
whenever things are going bad, there's always time for opportunity. You know, retail is going belly up right now. It's up to you to figure out how you could take something and do something different with it, maybe, you know, or, you know, come up with something creative. Maybe you know something about a retail spot somebody else don't know. You know, like I figured out, shit, I had empty retail at Jones Pass. I said, this place has been empty ever since the place was built. They never rented the space in the top floor of the goddamn retail. I'm not, and I'm sure a lot of smart people tried. So it was a bad idea. I came in and I knew I wasn't no smarter than they were as far as retail goes. But I went to the city. I said, hey, can I convert these to hotel rooms? And they said, sure. So I did it. Now, each one of that dead-ass retail wasn't making any money is now 10 hotel rooms worth probably $150,000 a room. So, you know, after spending probably 30 or 40 in them. Anyway, you know, real estate is real estate. You got to find a deal. You got to find something. I mean, if you find a hotel, let me tell you something. Don't ever confuse a hotel with being multifamily or real estate, because a hotel is not really real estate. Everybody's got to realize that. A hotel trades like real estate, but it is 1,000,000 times harder to operate. You have got a business. It's not so much the real estate that's making you the money. That helps. But it's how much business that business is making. That's what determines the price of a hotel, too. So right now, they're all running in the negative, so they ain't worth shit. That's basically it, you know. So, you know, be careful. If you find a hotel you think you know has a quick comeback, you know, hopefully sports are opening back up. Hopefully people start flying. Hopefully corporate will start going to business meetings again. I don't know. I think Zoom put a big dent in that goddamn future of office meetings. I got big shots telling me, holy shit, that they're sorry there was a virus, but they missed 12 trips. Some of them out of the country that they hated having to do, and they didn't have to do them. They decided to come from their own damn office and did them. So I don't know. I think we're going to see a drop in office space and corporate. I wouldn't want to be in office buildings right now. Retail's really tricky. It's got to be necessity. Multifamily's always a winner, and hotels is risky, baby. Unless you know, maybe you can find something where you know that the guy got beat down so bad that he can't recover, but you know that if things go back, you'll boom again.
Right. What do you think about industrial, Ben?
You know, I don't have any experience. I heard a lot of people made a lot of money in it, but I don't know how to rent it. That's the problem. I'd have to find agents that specialize in renting it, which is very hard to find. In my retail, I'm struggling as it is right now. You know, finding a retail tenant is, you know, you got to have agents. You got to work with all the agents. And, you know, it's hard. I personally don't know how to operate an industrial. But once you get the tenant in there, you're golden because you just walk away and forget about it. Right?
Makes sense.
All right. Well, good luck to you. I appreciate it.
Right.
Take care.
Listen, I'd love to come to the next event that you're putting on. So
it'd be great to hang out.
I have to fly down there.
Where you at right now? You're in D.C., right?
I'm in D.C. Quick trip down to Tampa.
Hey, see if goes there. You know who's really inexpensive to fly is what's the name of the airplane here in Clearwater? Oh no, it goes right to Orlando. Spirit is really cheap, I think. Get a good deal on Spirit, maybe. Just mask up.
I think with Spirit, I'll check it out. Usually I just travel on like airline miles for free, but I'll definitely check out Spirit.
All right, cash in some of those miles. Come hang out, man. We'll have a drink together, all right?
Is Brooklyn Mike going to be there, or is
that's another story.
Brooklyn Mike
you know, I don't really want to sit here. I have such a rotten weekend. I don't want to sit here and just talk bad about him today. But, you know, he committed. I'm just going to say, you know, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it because let's just say he'd been replaced by a midget. Midget's a lot easier to deal with than him.
All right, good stuff, man.
All right, take care.
I look forward to it. Thanks, buddy. Take care. Bye-bye.
Anyway.
All right, we have some super chats.
Super chat. What do you got?
Thank you to Block Boy, Michael
People are parasailing right by my front of my back of my house here. It's really
pretty cool.
What's
sign,
it say?
Right?
See, went to the Dolphin, new home. Oh my God, you guys, let me tell you something. If the aquarium, I don't think it's open yet. We got an aquarium that's being built. It's like $100 million project. Anybody who come to Clearwater, you got to go to the aquarium. It's a fabulous aquarium there. That's where the Winter the Dolphin movie was made. She's actually there. I wonder if something happens to that dolphin. Are they going to whack a fin off another dolphin just to make sure that they don't lose the win to the dolphin? I'm just kidding. All right, what else you got? They wanted me to sit on the board of the aquarium. Something fishy about that.
Michael
They needed a whale. They needed a whale to sit on that board of the aquarium.
Michael Collins is asking, greeting from Tampa. Ben, are you going to purchase any more multifamily in Tampa?
I try every goddamn day, but it's too friggin' expensive. They're bragging about a deal in Tampa that just closed for $118 a door. The goddamn rent was only $800 or $900 a month. I can't pay $118 a door when the rent's only $800 or $900 a month. It ain't happening. Okay, I'm not owning real estate to pay to be in real estate. That's what it comes out to. But people are doing it, or they got to park their money to save from paying taxes, and they're getting low interest right now, so the prices make no sense. I'd buy up all of Tampa again if I could, but I can't find a deal. But I do have a lead on something, but it's I'm trying something in Tampa right now, but it's affordable. Hello?
We have a caller.
Hello?
Yes, how can we help you? How are you?
How are you? How you doing?
Pretty good. What's going on?
Good. My name is Rodrigo. I'm currently living in Boca Raton, Florida.
Boca Raton. That's what my wife calls me that sometimes. She calls me a big mouth rat. Grande Boca Raton.
Boca Raton, that's right. We just moved down from New York City.
Oh, okay. Everybody, that's like the oldest thing in the world. I don't know if you know this, but, there's an old joke. It's like, what was it? You know what a Jap is? A Jewish American princess? You ever heard of that term?
Yeah.
You know what a Jap's favorite wine is?
No.
I want to go to Boca. Everybody in New York, since I was a kid, wanted to go to Boca. They worked their ass off in New York City all their lives, and they were all dreaming of retiring in Boca. Boca's a great town. It's a beautiful town. The water's beautiful. The beach is beautiful. It's got too many New Yorkers, but what are you going to do?
Yeah,
You got a good cheesecake factory there.
I grew up in Rockaway as well.
What? What street in Rockaway?
120.
120th? That's not Rockaway. That's Bell Harbor. Big shot, high-class Bell Harbor. Are you kidding me? I grew up on 43rd Street, baby, down on the bay with the rats and the projects that were 20 stories high. And the wild dogs would chase you down the goddamn street. You had to carry a stick with you. I actually got a chance to go to school once in Bell Harbor around 100, that other street that had some stores on it in the middle, but my mother got me kicked out. I used to hang out at 116th Street at the bar in the corner there when I was a kid. What about the Rams one? Is it still there on 116th Street, the diner?
Yeah, it's still there.
It used to be 24 hours a day. I'd go there at 3 or 4 in the morning after a long, hard night. If you don't want to know doing what. Is it open? I used to be all over 116th Street. Movie theater, the beach, everything. All right, I used to go to Playland on 92nd Street. They tore that down. So what's up? Rockaway to Boca. Rockaway to Boca. You made a smart move, let me tell you. So what's up? What do you got?
So I'm trying to buy a house here in South Florida, specifically in Boca Raton. But I wanted to know what's the best way to go about getting what kind of loan to acquire a home here. I have about $17,000 in savings, and my credit score is around the 680, almost 690-ish.
Well, that's pretty good because I believe, and don't quote me, I mean, you gonna try it? You working? You gonna do an FHA or what? You ain't got much money to play with in Boca. Let me tell you, that could be a dinner bill in some restaurants in Boca. You got how much to play with? $16,000 or $17,000.
Right.
So you're gonna have to go FHA. I mean, there's no other way but FHA. Are you working? Can you qualify?
Yeah, I'm working.
And you got to go to the bank and qualify for an FHA loan, or go online, find an FHA loan. It's going to cost you $3,500 for every $100,000, and you need a good agent. Okay, you need a good agent. You got to find a real estate agent, and you tell them, show me the cheapest stuff on the market that'll qualify for an FHA loan. That's where you got to start. Let me tell you, you can make money down there, but you're going to have to get FHA. And the market's coming down because I'm looking for a house in Fort Lauderdale right now to park my boat. and the price is starting to come down. You might also look into condos. Condos are also FHA approved, I believe, and sometimes people die every day in Boca. Boca's a place people go to die. You can always pick up a deal on a condo if somebody's dying. Just be careful it's not 55 and over. If it's 55 and over, then you got a smaller market to sell to, and you might get, stuck with it. Or it might be booming. You don't know. But, condos are an option for where you are at, okay? Don't discount them as options. But go for it.
What do you think as far as waiting the market going down?
Sunrise. Go to Sunrise. You get a good deal in Sunrise, not too far from you. You're going to have to go a little further out than Boca, like into the other towns of Fort Lauderdale. You're going to have to start looking there if you want to find a bargain. I don't know. First, you start with the cheapest stuff in Boca and see what's there, but you're going to have to go out a little, but it's not far.
And as far as time frame, do you think I should wait, or is this a good wait?
Listen, it's always a good time to buy. You never bought before in your life. How old are you?
29.
You're 29. Have you ever bought a house or piece of real estate before?
Not yet.
Well, then you're 8 years too late. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean or criticize you. You're 8 years too late to starting to try to buy your first house. Okay? You need to hurry up and look for the right deal. Just make sure you buy right. Buy something where you can maybe add some value to it and make it worth more money. You wanted the ugly duckling, okay? You want the shittiest house in the best neighborhood if you can. All right? Or go into the rough neighborhood and do it as a rental. You can do 4 units with FHA. You can do 4 units. If you can find something, you only got 15, 16 to play with. All right, so you need $3,500 for every $100,000. So that's $7,000 for $200,000. That's $14,000. It'll get you $400,000. You should go out and try to find a fourplex. All right?
Perfect, yes.
All right, good luck to you. Take care.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. What else you got, Rafal?
All right, we have some super chats. Actually, one super chat.
Super chat.
Thank you to Andrew for $10.
$10 from Andrew.
I'm having a hard time finding competent management for my small 12-unit apartment building portfolio. I am better off self-managing at this level. Thank you.
Listen, if you got the time, self-management is the best management, okay? That's when you really save money. That's where you're really on top of shit, because you ain't trusting somebody else for your collections. You ain't trusting somebody else to get something fixed. But the problem is you got the time, and you're going to earn whatever money you save. Your time's going to earn it by putting in the time. If you can put up with 12 units, then I would. I wouldn't even think about somebody managing it. The only thing I would think about is making sure I got somebody to go fix something over there if it breaks, and make sure the place is kept clean or whatever, and mow the lawn. And then everything else, they can mail their payments in. They can electronically send their payment into you. You got to set up ways to cut your time down. My son's an expert on that. Oh, yeah, we got to call my son. It's his birthday today. Can you call my son? I got to tell him happy birthday. So, basically, manage it yourself is always the best way to me. Save money in many different ways. Or, keep trying to find somebody, maybe a local real estate office or something like that. But what are they doing? They ain't doing nothing but collecting your rent. Are they paying your bills? I mean, you should always pay your own bills. I don't like turning my checkbook and money over to other people. Hello? You don't recognize the number, he ain't going to answer. I taught him that. I'm going to have to call him. Call him from my phone. Can't do that.
Well, call him then and put your phone to the microphone.
Hello?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You look like a gorilla, and your daddy does too. Happy birthday from the Sunday Podcast.
I'm speaking to you from my watch.
From your watch? You got a watch for your birthday that you can use as a phone like Get Smart?
Like Dick Tracy.
Oh, man. Well, you definitely got that.
I didn't get it for my birthday, but I had one. I got to find my phone now. I don't know where my...
Is it waterproof?
It's waterproof.
So you go swimming with it and talk in the pool?
You can talk in the pool on your phone, on your watch.
Does it do like video too? You can do FaceTime?
No, I can't do FaceTime.
Oh, I gotta get the FaceTime. When they come out with the FaceTime one, and I can do FaceTime talking to people on my watch, then I'll buy one.
Okay, I'll buy it for you.
Yeah, let me know when Apple comes out with it. Hey, dude, how come they haven't come out with that? You know, maybe we should make it ourselves.
Yeah,
FaceTime
on the watch. I think
FaceTime watch.
I don't
That would be
know.
the
I
coolest
don't
shit in the
know
world.
what. I don't know. Maybe somebody has it. But Apple
Everybody
hasn't
would
done
buy
it yet.
one.
That's next generation.
Not every fucking body. It was
Apple
on.
Watch 5.
It was on a TV
The
show when I was a
iWatch 5.
kid. Get Smart had it on his TV show. Star
Yeah,
Trek
the
had
iWatch
it.
5.
We got to get that. That would be really cool. All right, so happy birthday. I hope you're having a great day. It's hot as hell out. You should be out there swimming, relaxing. You had a tough week.
That's exactly what I'm doing. About to get in the pool.
Get in the
I
pool.
just got out the pool. And I'm about to get back in the pool.
Very good. Stay in the pool. You know, we're like walruses. We got to stay in the water and keep cool.
The doctor said it's good for my back.
Oh,
He said,
yeah.
hang on
Hey,
a
listen,
noodle.
do whatever you got to do and, rest
hang
up.
on
I
a
know it's your
noodle.
birthday.
You got to go
but
hang on a noodle.
I can't have you, coming to work injured and shit. I need you in tip-top shape. So take some drugs. Let me know. I'll send a doctor over there to stick a needle in you. I don't care, but I can't have you in pain.
I'm good now. I'm good. I'm just hanging on this noodle and letting my back stretch out and decompress, and I'm good.
All right.
You turn 36 and your back starts going out.
All right, and enjoy that gift we bought you. Oh, you can enjoy that gift next. Oh yeah, don't forget to pick up your gun in 3 days.
3 days.
I'd love to see the look on Ben's face when he goes to the gun store and they deny selling him the gun. Sorry, you came back dirty, baby. No gun for you.
Yeah. Nope. I got plenty. We're okay.
All right. Well, happy
come back
birthday.
clean.
I'll be here. I'm here whenever you need me. All right.
All right. I appreciate it.
All
You
right.
have fun.
Happy
Call me
birthday.
if you need me.
Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye.
All right. Ben's 36 freaking years old. I'm 18 years older than him. I had one when I was 18. Technically, I made it when I was 17, I think. But I'm 18 years older than him. He's right behind me. He's catching up. Holy shit, I got a 36-year-old son. I don't believe it. That's crazy, man. Oh, man, I'm getting old. But look at Trumpy. I think he's like 74. Hey, 74. My hair ain't never going to look that good. My hair ain't never looked that good since I was a fucking teenager. I don't know. He must have some magical hairstylist something. I think it's a wig. What else you got, Rafal?
All right, we have some super chats. Thank you to David for $5. Wife and I were at the seminar in Tampa. We are also going to go to Orlando.
What? That's great. Man, I can't wait to see you again. That's going to be great. I really appreciate it. You know, it's just, you rent a room in a hotel and you hang out with a bunch of great people. You have drinks. We're going to bullshit around. We're going to talk real estate. Whatever is interesting you, I'm there to try to help you or to talk about it, and we can think about it together. I was talking to a guy from Georgia about friggin' mobile homes, I think. The guy's smart. He's doing whatever he can do in his area. One guy was buying lots. One guy's doing mobile homes. It don't matter. Whatever you can make money on. Yes, sir. How can we help you today?
Ben, listen to me and listen to me real good.
Listen, don't tell
Out
me
of
what the fuck to do.
everybody you talk to, I appreciate more than anyone all the information you give. No one understands the golden nuggets you're actually giving us.
I'm just trying to help. Just trying to help people out. Get them on the right track. Get them in the right mood and make some money. Because, we all know money's going to help you in life. Okay? Let's not bullshit ourselves. It's all about the money,
right,
baby.
Ben.
Are you coming to Orlando this Saturday night?
I can't, but I would if it was another opportunity. But let me make it really short. There are only five questions I have that's going to help out everybody.
While it's fresh in my mind, I got to say one thing. I hate to interrupt you. I'm sorry. Listen, to all you fellow Jews out there, it's after dark on Saturday. The Sabbath's over. You can come. All right? You stay in a hotel.
Good point.
Everybody can hide in their hotel room until the Sabbath's over. There you go. Done. All right. How can we help you? What do you got?
All right. So let's go through these questions quickly. If we just focus on 2015 to 2019, what was more profitable, like higher NOI, multifamily or hospitality?
You can't really. Hospitality is totally different than multifamily. I mean, I can't say it more than enough. Hospitality is a business. It's a business, and the more money that business makes, there's unlimited money a hotel can make. Because you can have 100% occupancy every goddamn day if you're that good. It's all about the bottom line of how much business you did. But they both did really good. But multifamily always outbeats everything, in my opinion. Never multifamily, because people always need a place to live, and multifamily always beats out everything, if you buy it right, especially if you fix it up or you improve it, you raise the rents. Because, and plus you can do a lot of multifamily. I can run 20 multifamily projects. I can't run one hotel. Okay? It's apples and oranges. So, but multifamily's always been a big winner with me, because it's easy money. It doesn't take up a lot of my time.
Even on the flips?
You get your home runs in hotels. Well, because we bust our ass operating them right. So, we do well on the hotels because we got experts running them. I got Happy and Brenda, and other managers. So, but I'm not really involved in the hotels and the operations, so I can't take credit for them. I can just take credit for buying the right deal. But
let's go to the next one since we're running out of time. What are the top three? Go ahead, Ben.
He's telling me we're running out of time. All right, good. I'm just kidding.
Ben, what are the top 3 items you can do in a hotel that would raise the NOI overnight for a flip? What are the top 3 things you've seen?
Well, if it's a franchise, the biggest problem you got is PIPs. Okay, you know what a PIP is? A property improvement plan.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so being able to sell a hotel that requires the new guy that's buying it to come in with no money to put into capital improvements is a major upside. So when you sell a hotel, if you can sell it right after you finish the PIP, and he doesn't have to come up with any money to make any big improvements, that's a major thing that counts with selling a hotel. Okay, because that's normally the biggest obstacle people have. One guy tells me the PIP's going to cost $10 million, and I'm telling him it's going to cost $4 million, and all the work that you have to do. Nobody wants to work for free. I mean, it's got to have good numbers. You got to have good numbers because it's all based on how much money you're making. But it's a major thing when somebody can walk into a hotel and not have to put any big money into the project the day they buy it. All right, what else you got?
Is there anything else besides PIP that would be great for a flip?
I mean, let me tell you, it's a lot of things. When we buy a hotel, we look at the expenses, how much we're spending, can we cut any corners? One time, Happy told me it was cheaper to hire out the laundry in Disney hotel we had than it was to buy our own new machines and run it ourselves. Okay, you got to cut corners wherever you can to make sense. You got to cut your expenses. You got to increase your revenue as much as you can by marketing and trying to get groups and things like that. It's a major friggin' business, let me tell you. There's all kinds of income expenses to worry about. Food and beverage costs, everything. Payroll, your payroll's tremendous, everything. All right, good luck to you. Take care. Thanks for calling. All right, Rafal.
All right, we have more super chats.
Super chat.
Thank you for $5 from Saul. Hey Ben, do you want to host a movie at the John's Pass Sandbar? My buddy.
I don't want a sandbar at the friggin' John's Pass. Back, I got a big meeting tomorrow with all kinds of people to try to get rid of that sandbar. But a movie, I don't care. What do you want to do? Contact Rafal. He's in charge of movie production.
Yeah, and he actually he's also writing. My buddy owns a huge billboard boat.
We just saw it go by.
Exactly.
It just went by my house, the billboard boat. That's great. Ask him how much to put John's Pass on there. I'll throw some money at John's Pass to help the damn tenants over there. He should be over there marketing the Hooters and Bubba Gumps and all the big shots over there to get some business. They got plenty of booze to sell and shrimp, so chicken. He should be out there. He should market the shit out of that boat. That boat's a great idea, but it's just on the weekends, mostly with the people on the beach. You're sitting on the beach and you see this big giant billboard float by you, you're going to read what it says. And it's a lot easier to read than the one up in the sky. The one up high up in the air, sometimes it's hard to see it. It's all blowing around everywhere. So it's a great business. He should market the shit out of business. In fact, I need him to get a hold of us because I'm going to bring out the trolley bus, and I want to market that. I got a trolley bus that's going to go in the water and take tours around John's Pass and the whole area.
You need to make a video about that one.
Yeah, we'll make a video about you and also driving the big hot dog, Polish sausage, Hebrew national truck or
I can be
bus.
that, yeah.
What do you got?
All right, we have thank you to IGH Properties.
IGH.
$100.
He said it was his kid's name. You know, it's good for him. Happy for him. I thought it was going to be integrational some corporate name. Like so, IHG is, I don't even know. International House of Pancakes? No, it's IHP.
But thank you for $100.
100 big ones. You got a whole set of tires now. Holy shit. He just bought you a whole set of freaking tires for that little, what is that car you drive, a little tiny thing?
Mazda 3.
Mazda 3. Maybe one day you'll work your way up to a Mazda 2. And then a Mazda 1.
Or 5.
Well, I thought the numbers go lower. They go higher better.
Yeah. Okay, Orlando
When he came to this country, he only had a Mazda 1. He's up to a Mazda 3. His dream is to be a Mazda 5.
No, that's not the dream.
I didn't even know anybody drives Mazda. I didn't even know Mazda was still in business. The last car I remember was a Mazda RX-7, I think.
That was a nice car. All right, anyway, he's writing, Orlando booked. See you there, all there. Let's make money, baby.
Let's make money, money, money.
Thank you,
There's always deals out there to make, all right? Go tell an agent to show you the cheapest houses, everything in the lowest value in your area. And look at it at least. You never know. You might find a diamond in the rough. And then, don't be afraid. Offer 25% less. I did it just the other day. This guy wanted $1.5 million for this house. It was perfect for parking the boat behind it. And I offered him like $9 or $950, or I think I went up to $1 million. And then, he came back. I was surprised. He came back at $1.1 million. He took $400,000 off the goddamn price. It's not easy to find a house for a boat. And let me tell you, it makes sense, because if you want to park the goddamn thing, just to rent a piece of friggin' water in a marina. Oh my God, these marinas are making a fortune. They don't even give you land. They give you a piece of fucking water attached to a dock. Some of them want $5,000 to $7,000 a month or more, depending on the size of the boat. That was a lot to say in one sentence. I could take that $7,000. I could float for $2,500 a month, $3,000 a month. I could float $1 million. I could buy a house for $3,000 a month on the interest payment on $1 million, and then the taxes are going to be 2%. That's another $20,000 minus 80% of that. Probably be about $15,000. I got another $1,200 a month for the taxes and the interest on the mortgage. That's still, with all the expenses, everything is still cheaper than renting a goddamn slip for me to buy a freaking house.
Damn.
So I got my Priscilla, Vincent's fiance, can't say girlfriend because he bought her a ring. Now she's the fiance. Vincent's fiance, she got off her, and she got her real estate license. I was impressed because I failed that test. And she got her license, and she's out there with Vincent trying to find me a house right now. All right, what do you got, Rafal?
All right, thank you to Andrew for $10.
Hey, you going to be able to do the podcast from the boat?
If we have internet.
I'm going to have internet. I told him I don't care about all that other shit. I just need good internet.
You can have a nice background.
Yeah, all right.
All right, thank you to Andrew for $10.
Thank you, Andrew. What about that camera? You sure that camera's any better? I think your videos suck compared to the old ones. I mean, they don't seem as good, blurry or some shit. People are complaining about it. That new camera, I don't think is as good as the old one.
Well, we were testing it, so.
You spent $2,800 on a camera that's worse than the old one?
No, it's better. It's better.
Better for you, but not better for the effects, I don't think.
No,
probably makes your life easier and the shit you do with editing and all that.
Doesn't overheat.
Can't trust these Polish, Overheat.
All right, so Andrew, $10.
$10.
When you're looking for commercial financing on multifamily, would you recommend using a broker or go directly to local banks yourself?
Both. First, you always go to the bank, see what kind of deal you can cut yourself, okay? Because then you cut the guy out, and the bank don't have to pay him, you don't have to pay him. You should always know all your options. Go to the bank, see what they'll do for you, and then tell a broker, see what he'll do for you. He only gets paid if you do the loan, but let him put his best friggin' deal on the table. You'd be surprised. When I first got into real estate, if it wasn't for Rich Fishman, the mortgage broker, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here today. So brokers can be great because they got other ways. They know the business. They know the tricks to play. They know the moves they can make. They know what banks are loaning to certain type people. They know that. That's what they do for a living. I can't stress it enough. Use professional people to help you get ahead in life. Okay? Use the mortgage brokers, use the salespeople, use the banks. You can't do it by yourself, okay? All that time you spend trying to do it yourself, you can have a whole bunch of people working for you for free, practically. What else you got, Rafal?
$2 from Shady.
Shady, Mighty Shady, or you should change your name to Cheapo. $2. What do you want, Shady, for $2? Anything?
Here's $2 for a coffee. Keep the videos coming.
Thank you. I'll go make one right now. I think it cost us $2 to buy those stupid little 1-cup things I put in the machine.
Thank you to Robert for $20.
That don't include the cream and sugar, and I like the heavy cream, man. And I got to use these drops instead of the sugar, and they're expensive.
Well, he's sending you $20.
Send me $2 more for every cup of coffee.
Currently,
But I only drink 2 cups a day. One when I wake up. I always have a cup of coffee. I'm waiting for me. My wife has it waiting for me, and I have one at night. And don't keep me up. Well, she hopes it does, but anyway, maybe that's why she gives me the coffee at night. My wife brings me fucking coffee at night. Now I figured out why. Between the goddamn cup of coffee and the fucking new pills she's making me take, she's a real tricky one, boy.
He's getting extra minutes. All right.
I'm going to start sending her to consult with Ben.
All right, so
My own money should be spending.
All right.
What do you got?
Robert is asking, currently located at Atwater, California.
You're at the water?
Atwater, California.
Yeah, it's a place. I know. It's a joke. He's at the water. Atwater.
I have opportunity to invest in business for cannabis consumption, launch. Should I buy a property or lease it?
You know, the main focus is, how much rent you're going to have to pay. The problem is you might break even buying a place versus the rent, but if the business don't work out, then you're stuck with the goddamn building. So I would try, if you could, to maybe see if you can lease a place and test it out, but don't sign a long lease. Tell the landlord, listen, right now landlords are desperate, especially in retail and that type of spaces. They're dying. You go to them and say, listen, I'm going to be honest, I'm trying this business out. I'm willing to put the money in. I'm willing to pay your rent, but don't sign a long lease. Make sure the business is going to be strong and you build up the business to where, then you want to think about going out and buying a building. You buy property when you have a business, when it's a long-term plan. And it's going to work, okay? And you're going to save, instead of paying rent every month to a landlord, a lot of times, I'm telling you, especially with today's interest rate, the money you're spending on rent, you could own a place, typically, normally, most of the time. All right, what else you got?
Trying to get a caller.
We're trying to get a caller. We need a baller caller. Come on, give me a baller caller. That's a guy with balls or a girl. Hello, are you a baller caller?
Oh, I'm a ball caller. Oh.
All right, what you got for us? How many trailers you buying today? Come on, what do you got?
All right, so I'm a disabled veteran, and I'm looking to take all my programs, and I'm looking to compile them all together and see what my best options are. I'm blind in the dark over here, and our government shoves it up my ass and doesn't tell me much.
You're blind in the dark. You mean legally blind, or you use it as a figure of speech?
No, I'm using it as a metaphor with my left arm.
Oh, okay, because, you were a wounded soldier?
No, I got PTSD, but,
PTSD.
other than that, I'm just trying to use the benefits that I have to try to compile.
Tell us, what does
PTSD
PTSD stand for again? Do you know? I hope you know. You got it.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Okay. Where were you at? We were
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Holy shit. I'd get PTSD just by stepping foot in the country. Oh, my God. Those places are crazy. I mean, it's like you're going to another planet. I mean, people don't realize how these people live and how their rules are and how they conduct everything. I mean, it's crazy. It's scary as shit having that much control over people.
It smells like New Jersey.
Oh my God, man! I'm glad I never got stationed in any of those places. I was too busy stuffing my face in Germany. But all right, so basically, you got to know what the programs are available. They got veterans offices that'll sit down and tell you what's available, right? I know VA loan right off the bat is no money down. Okay, right off the bat, you find a property, you qualify, it's no money down. Okay, I know that because I did one many years ago. So what do you want to do? What do you got to do? What do you want to do? You want to buy a house? You want to buy a triplex,
what
a
I'm
fourplex?
basically looking to do is I'm looking to buy a house, live in it, and then rent out maybe a multifamily, and then from that flip it out and convert it to completely rental.
Listen, whatever you want to do, you need to find out how much money you can get your hands on. That's number one. You need to find somebody who specializes. I would advise you. I'm sure the VA can recommend somebody even, you need to have somebody who specializes in the VA loans and get you pre-qualified so you know how much money you got to play with. That's what you need to know. Then you can go out and find a deal.
$450,000, I believe, is my limit.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. You still got to qualify. You got to make sure you can pay that loan. Can you afford that kind of loan?
Yeah. With my benefits coming in every month from the government, it's pretty much full circle going from their hands to their hands again.
You can, listen, if you're 100% sure that you can get a loan for that amount, then you got to go out there and find the right deal. You got to find something that has got value in it. You need a good agent, You need somebody out there bird dogging you, good deals for you and telling them what you're looking for. You can't they're not going to come to you, and it's going to be too hard to find them on your own. You need to find a sales agent that's out there looking for you,
Okay. Yeah, so I got to find somebody that's down for the team.
You got to find a good sales agent. They're going to make money when you buy the place. That's how they earn their living. And you ain't paying them. The seller is. Okay? But, take advantage of any program you can. Find out if there's other assistance you can get, and get whatever you can,
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And you might want to look into...
Never stop asking questions.
I don't know if they'll do it. They should. I don't know. I know that the HUD.gov is a lot of information and houses for sale on HUD.gov. HUD.gov. It gives you access to all the VA houses, all the federal government's programs and houses that are available that they're sitting on, But you definitely find somebody who's an expert and get you a loan. Who qualifies you for that? Or you just found that number yourself?
I found that number myself.
Man, don't. I'm telling you right now. Don't just take what you find out yourself. Get the money intact, ready to put the hammer down. Okay? Make sure you line up your damn loan before you waste your time going out there looking for shit. Get the loan all set up. You need the loan to make the deal. Okay?
Gotcha.
All right, soldier. Move out. Was you in the Army?
Yeah, we were in the Army.
What was your rank? E4, E5?
E5.
E5. Yes, Sergeant. Okay, Sergeant.
Yeah.
Move out. All right, good luck to you. Take care.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we have more super chats.
Left, right, left.
So,
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, oh! All right, go on with the super chats already. What are you waiting for?
all right, we got $20 from Shagged.
Shagged?
Hey, Ben, I've been researching life extension. Soon humans will be living 180 years.
I'm waiting. Where the hell is it at? Right
Your
now,
thought.
we're dying off in the 60s and 70s still. I probably won't make it to 60, goddammit. Get me that shit now. I need it.
So he was asking about your...
I don't know if I want to be 180 years walking around. That's pretty fucking old. I don't know. If your body parts got to be in still, I don't think it can last that long. I think your skin and all that, I don't know. I never went to high school. What the hell do I know? What do you got?
Try and get another caller.
I told him, listen, one thing, I never did know. Hey, how are you today? It's Ben. What are you doing?
Hi there, Mr. Mallah. This is Andrew Teal with Fonville Morrissey. How are you, sir?
Fine. With who? Sounds like a law firm.
With Fonville Morrissey. We're a real estate firm that connects with Long and Foster.
Okay. So what's going on? What you got?
Yes, sir. So just had two quick questions for you. First and foremost, wanted to say I'm a big fan of really everything you stand for. I've been watching your YouTube channel for a long time now. I'm 20 years old, just got started in commercial, and I'd like to ask in terms of a real estate fund and a real estate trust.
I thought you worked with Stearns and Foster, isn't that I thought you worked with Stearns and Foster. I thought that's a mattress company.
No, thankfully I don't work with a mattress company, but I sure would like to sell one.
All right, so basically you're 20 years old. You're working for what kind of brokerage firm, or what are they doing? What kind of people are you working for?
Yes, sir. So I currently work with a partner of mine in downtown Cary, North Carolina, again, affiliated with Fonville Morrissey, but we operate our own kind of franchise, if you will. And, we want to get involved in development. We want to get involved in possible portfolio management. So that's why I'm asking in terms of, regulations and things of that matter. Do you recommend starting a real estate investment trust, a proper REIT, or just a real estate fund?
What are they doing now to make income?
So right now it's just kind of a buy and hold for properties in Cary, North Carolina. I mean, right now the price of lumber's gone up.
Who's
by
the
about
owner? Who's the
162%.
buyer? Who owns the real estate? Investors or somebody, the company itself?
Yeah, so investors own the company right now.
So it sounds like you got investors. You need to find the right deal for the investors to invest in.
Correct.
I mean, you're taking money. That's the thing. When you start taking other people's money and you start having these partnership projects, you got to keep looking for more partners and more deals.
Yes, sir.
Because the partners that you got, they'll bring in more partners and they'll bring in more people with money. So you give them a good deal and you say, hey, listen, we need more partners. If you guys want to pull this deal off, we got to raise the cash. So you go to the group of investors you got already and you tell them, listen, we got this great deal we want to do, but we need to pull in some more money. What do you guys want to do? And then they start bringing in their friends, or they start coming up with more money. You got to keep that money coming in that type of business.
Yes, sir. And that would be more of a fund, I suppose, than a REIT.
I mean, a REIT is, that stuff is way over my head, to be honest with you. I invest in REITs maybe on stocks, but I mean, that's big time shit, and you got all kinds of reporting to do, and, that's major because now you're dealing with the public, I think. But, I mean, I think it all boils down to this. The money, the people who have the money and having the money and finding the best deal that they can make more money with. I mean, that's what it all boils down to me. How you do it doesn't really matter to me because as long as you're making money. But if you want, I don't know shit about REITs. I mean, I know, REITs are way ahead of my game, big level. Right now, I'm just, we manage about 25 different properties. We run our own family portfolio, and we just keep looking for the next deal. As long as there's money in that deal to make, that's all that matters. However it gets split, the pie gets split up is, a whole other story. All right, well, good luck to you, and go find that deal and make yourself look like a big shot at 20. That's what you need to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, get on LoopNet.
Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate your time.
Listen, get on LoopNet and start lowballing shit.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And then what you do is you ain't got to even ask nobody. You just start lowballing these deals, and then when you get a bite, then you bring it to the next level person. That's what you should be doing, bird dogging deals in 20. All right?
Yes, sir.
Good
You're
luck to you.
absolutely right. I appreciate your advice and the call. Thank you so much,
All right,
sir.
thank you. Have a good day. Okay, Rafal.
All right, we have some super chats.
Super chat.
From Peter, $5.
$5 from Peter. Peter Piper picked up pepper.
What do you think about property in UK? I live in US.
Listen, UK meaning United Kingdom?
That's right.
Listen, I've been there. I visited there. You can forget about it. All right? You can't go to a socialist country and make money, in my opinion. It ain't going to happen. There's too many taxes. There's no loopholes. There's a million people chasing after the same deal. The prices are way overpriced. Unless you know some secret place or something there or got an inside person there, you ain't going there as an American making no damn money. The English try to come here to make money. America, anybody can make money. But you can't go to these other countries and just walk in. Imagine, can I go to Poland and make money in real estate right now?
Well, right now, actually, it's a pretty good market. Real estate in
Can
Europe
you make money? Can you go there right now with $250,000 or $100,000? If you told right now, could you go there and make some money in real estate? Is there opportunity there?
I wasn't there for 8 years, so I don't know how it's the current situation. But as far as I know, you can actually
Poland
make money.
is different because they're kind of growing from being beat down by Russia all those years. So they're growing, and they are growing. So,
yeah, the whole flipping houses is actually hot now. So
yeah, but what's the tax rate too?
Yeah, I have no idea about it.
Yeah. Those Poles, they want all that sausage. But UK, I wouldn't gamble on it. I'd do it right here in the U.S. We got enough freaking places in the U.S. for you to make money. Why you gotta go to the UK? Okay, you go to UK, you lose. Go ahead. What else you got?
All right, thank you to Robert for $20. Another $20.
All right, 20 big ones.
He's thanking for a response. He had a question before. For $20 for new packs of cigarettes.
What?
He's sending you $20 for new cigs.
New cigs? What's wrong with the old ones? $20 will get you. They're about $6 a pack. 6 times 5 packs of cigarettes. That's half a carton. Thank you very much. No bullshit. Carton's 10. Carton's 10. It's $60. $6 a pack. So it's 5 packs of cigarettes. Yeah, 5 times 6 is 30. No, 20. He's only give me 20. Can you give me 30 and I get 6? If you give me $20, I can get 4 packs. No, I get. Oh my God, $20 divided by 6 is 18. So I get 3.5 packs. Oh my God, all that shit over a pack of cigarettes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you to Oscar for €5.
€5.
Hi,
Man, is that a euro or a gyro? How about you send me 5 gyros? I could eat 5 gyros, man, with the tzatziki on it and the meat and the tomatoes and all that shit and that pita bread. Ooh, that's good. Carla, go get me a gyro. No, I got to eat barbecued leftovers from yesterday. I already know.
Hi, Ben. Love from Portugal, Europe. I bought a student house investment while in university. I just bought a second one. What percentage of leverage do you think is secure?
You know, I always try to leverage as much as I can if you're borrowing the money cheap, because the less money you got invested, the more your return is. Typically, it should be. Okay, but student housing, man, I was watching something. They were pissed in England. I was watching the news. They told the students to come back to the dorm, but then they put them on lockdown. They're pissed in England right now. But, you know, student housing's great. As long as this thing blows over and all the kids are in school, it's great. But I always, you know, today's interest rates, I try to lock in the lowest, you know, money I can borrow. I borrow as much as I can. I take every dime the bank can and give me a 3% shit. I don't know what the rates are in Portugal, but, you know, you look at what your return is more. Oh.
Hello, Ben.
Yes, sir. How are you today?
Hey, good, sir. Thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
What's up?
Hey, man. So I got $200,000 in equity in 2 duplexes. I'm house hacking one of them, and I have $70,000 in cash. I'm looking to move into a triple net Wendy's. It's 7 cap, and want to see what your thoughts are on that, and maybe what outs I should look for in regards to the lease.
Number one, are you sure it comes with the land? I've seen a lot of them on land leases.
It's actually land buildings, so I know I've looked at your videos in the past about depreciation and being able to depreciate it, all those things. Because multifamily, I want multifamily, but it's overpriced right now. I can't find anything in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio, I see cap rates are a little higher. There must be a reason why. But, you know, if you found a Wendy's, listen, if you can buy a Wendy's, what's really good is if you can go out and get a bank to loan the shit out of it, get you the most money you can out of the bank at, you know, 3 or 4%, then you're making money on the bank's money. You know, so now you're 7, you're making 3% spread to 4% spread on the bank's money. That's the route to go. Borrow as much as you can against that Wendy's.
That's what I'm looking at, man. Yeah. I got a credit score over 800. I'm doing well with that. I know you've looked at read your stuff in the past. I just need to know, like, do you think I can get an 80% loan to value? I mean, is it out there, you feel like, for someone like me?
Listen, I can get it in something like that. You need to go to the bank and find out if you can get it. All right? You need to go to a few banks. Go to a few banks because you might be able to pay slightly higher interest rate. Not a whole point, not a half a point, maybe even an eighth of a point, maybe a quarter of a point more to get the 80%. You got to look at your options. Go to a few banks. Go to Wells. Go to B of A. Go to all of them. They love to get their hands on a Wendy's loan. You got something there that the banks want. Wendy's ain't going out of business. Wendy's got drive-thrus. Wendy is, you know, a great brand. And make sure the lease goes out. How long? How long does the lease go out?
It's they got 5 years left in the current loan. They have 2 options, or 2 current lease, with 2 5-year options at the end of the 5 years.
How long have they been there?
It's been there since the 70s. So it's a solid franchise.
Is the building in good shape? Have they put money into the building? Have they done any improvements, Wendy's?
Yeah, that's one question I was going to ask you. They did a renovation in 2009 or 10, I believe. It's still kind of the older style, but it's on the verge, I feel like. They're building a new Kroger across the street from it. They're relocating grocery. It's in a solid area.
If they're building a Kroger's across the street, Wendy's is going to renew. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do a rehab on that place, and it sounds like a really great long-term investment. The thing is, what kind of is the building? You're not responsible for anything on the building, the roof, the structure, nothing, right?
I'm talking to the broker. It's a true triple net. It's at 1.25 currently right now, 95,000 K in rent a year currently. So it's about, like I said, like a 7 cap.
I'm sure there's some increases
right
built in
now.
there too, right?
I'm sorry, Ben, you broke
I'm
up
sure
there.
I'm sure there's some increases built in there down the road too, right?
There is, yeah, 2 5-year options built in that would increase it. So, I mean, to me, I feel like it's something I want to grow into. I'm ready to make the move and get rid of these duplexes and,
Well,
make a move,
let me
make
ask
some
you a
money.
question. Wait. Do you have to get rid of the duplexes? Are they cash flowing?
Well, they are, Ben. Yeah, one produces about $700 a month after all the bills are paid, and the other one I'm house hacking, living on one side.
Don't sell them. Listen, can't you? If you go out and refinance right now, can't you get a better interest rate and get that money for free? Pretty much.
Yeah, you got
Listen,
a
I'm
point.
telling you,
Cash out refi.
don't be so quick to sell if you can refinance and still have a cash flow. All right, if you got to give up another couple $100 a month of your income and you're going to pull some cash out of it, it's better to grow until you don't want to start selling shit until you really have a strong portfolio and you're really going to have some, and you really have some big money coming in that makes up for the cash flow, that outdoes the cash flow. Listen, sit down and look at on a piece of paper. What's the scenario if I just refinance the money to get? You already got 70 grand. You're ready to work. What you said, right?
I have cash and about 200 grand in equity between both deals, like a 1031.
Wait, you got 70 grand in cash, right? So if you buy the Wendy's, if you can find a bank to give you 80%, how much is it? $1.25 million? You said how much?
1.25.
All right, 1.25. So you need 200 for the million, and you're going to need another 25 grand, 50 grand. Wait, $1.25 million. You need 50 grand. So
about 50 somewhere in there.
So you need 250,000, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Which I have. About 20,000 clear.
See if you can do it by refinancing. Try the refi route and see what that leaves you, and look at what's your end situation. How you going to be sitting with the refi on the cash flow, and then you're sitting, because if you just sell them, then you got all these other costs involved too. It is a good 1031 for you to do. But I would try to refi right now in this market, right? Because, I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever works for you. But you do have a good 1031 to go into, so you're not going to have to worry about paying any tax. But by the time you sell those duplexes, that Wendy's will be gone.
Right. That's what I'm worried about, too.
Get the fucking refi now.
If I do close this Wendy's, where would you move from next? Would you go to a small strip like a Panera, another business attached to it? Because my goal is to be able to scale, to be able to keep moving this commercial thing too, with like the restaurants, etc.
The thing is, you go wherever you can make money. If you can find another goddamn duplex you can make 100 grand equity on, you go with that. You go wherever the money's at on your level. You need to go wherever the next opportunity is. I don't care if it's a house, a duplex, a triplex, Wendy's, whatever makes sense for you. But you need to hurry up, and if you want to secure yourself with 100 grand worth of income a year, pretty much. Then and have that there to protect you. That's a smart move. But the problem is refinance. See how much money you can put down to buy it. But then you're not going to have any cash to do another deal. Is the only problem. So that's the thing.
Right.
But you might, who knows? You might. I don't know. I try to refi and then buy the Wendy's and see, what you can do afterwards. All right.
All right, man. Thank you so much for the call.
Then you can always sell the duplex if there's any equity in it and raise more money. But for right now, don't lose the Wendy's. Right. Secure that 100 grand a year income. You'd be smart to do it. And try to get a fixed, locked-in rate. Lock that rate up and try to get interest only for a while, too.
Interest only, maybe through at least the 5-year lease, right? I know
whatever.
I'll try to extend it if
it's a slam dunk. You're bringing them a sweetheart deal. All right, the banks love those kind of deals. You're in the driver's seat. You got to know that.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
All right, get out there and bargain for the best loan you can. Right now, you need 3 loans. You need one on each duplex, and you need one on the Wendy's. You better get busy.
Right.
You got 3 fucking loans you got to work on. You sound like you're doing what I'm doing right now. You better hurry up. As soon as you get off this phone, you got to start working on those 3 loans right away. All right, good luck to you.
Will do, sir.
All right, take care.
Thanks, Ben.
And if you're smart, you go to the same bank because they'll love you if you give them 3 loans.
Yeah, they'll be loving that.
Yeah, go for it. Thank you. Take care. What else you got?
All right, that was the last call for today, but we have some. That was the last call.
No more calls? Nobody wants to talk.
We have some super chats, though.
Oh, fine. The hell with them. I don't care. I'm here to try to help them. They don't want to fucking call in. God damn it.
That's right. Andrew. Thank you for $5.
$5. Thanks. 2 more cups of coffee.
What is your favorite debt service package for multifamily? Do you prefer fixed rate or do you like floaters?
I typically always went with the 1 month LIBOR rate because it was always the lowest my entire career. But when the bank comes around and tells me they're going to start renting me money at 2-point-something%, I'm fixing that shit because it ain't going no lower than that. I mean, even when LIBOR is at 0, which it was, the bank still has points tacked onto it, 2 to 2.5 to 3. So if I can get them to fix it at 2.5, it's never going lower than that or 3. Okay, because they got to make money too. Basically, the money's nothing to them. They check on 2 and 3 points for their operating costs, and that's it. It ain't going no lower than that. It can't. It's impossible. All right? So, I always try to fix it when it gets down to rock bottom. But when interest rate starts going up, I start playing the 1-month LIBOR because that's always the lowest rate. But then they say LIBOR is going away, and they're going to replace it with something else, and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? All right.
Thank you to David for $5.
Thank you, David.
What is minimum cash-on-cash return you would do on multifamily deal for?
Typically, when we buy multifamily deals, what the guy's making when I buy it ain't what I'm going to be making. All right? They may tell you it's 10% cash on cash, whatever. I don't know. I know I'm going to come in there. I'm only buying deals where I know I can raise that up, okay? Because I'm going to come in there and do something to add value, or else there's no point in me buying it. But typically, when my son underwrites stuff and I underwrite stuff, we'd like to go in with that guy already doing about at least 15 to 20% cash on cash as the deal starts day one. Okay, so typically, and then when we're finished, we're doing what we got to do, which could take a year by the time you turn all leases, then we're up to like 30, 40, something like that or more. Then that's when the property's worth more money and we sell it for bigger money. But, typically cash on cash, should be around 15 to 20%.
All right.
Because you're earning it. You're running a business. It ain't like you just invest in it. You're making that money. You're responsible. Real estate, you got to work for it.
All right. Thank you to Jonathan for $10.
$10.
See you Saturday at 4 Points Orlando, baby.
All right. Who is it, Jonathan? I'm going to be looking for you. Jonathan, see you Saturday night, Orlando, baby. We're going to be there having a party.
Thank you for $10 to Shagat. Hey Ben, tell us the time where you lost money.
When I lost money, right now I'm losing money in the friggin' hotel business. I much had a pretty good career. I even got trouble in Texas, but I got out of it, made some money because I did a bunch of other deals there too that made money. But losing money was. I speculated once to buy a piece of land and tear a house down and build 14 units on it. I didn't do my homework at first, and everything made sense, but then the city comes in and says, you got to do this, that, and this. You need a fire hydrant, you need a road, the fire department needs a turnaround road, and when all those extra costs came in, it wasn't a good deal, so I kind of bought that house for nothing. But I turned around and still put 3 modulars on it, and then my relatives live there, and now they have it, and it's helped them, and I would have been paying for them to live somewhere anyway, so it all worked out. But I did a development deal, it wasn't that great, but typically I've been lucky up until this goddamn Kung Flu came and chopped me up. Hiya! Ooh, he gave me karate chop. No money for you. We chop you up. Maybe Chinese did plan the whole goddamn thing just to make us all go broke. I don't know. Who the hell knows? What do you got?
Thank you to Corey for $5.
Corey, $5. Thank you.
Hey Ben, love the videos. They are they're extremely informative and helpful. Could you give my friend Mason Hogg a shout out?
Mason who?
Hogg.
Hogg?
H-A-A-G.
Hogg.
Yeah,
That's a hard name to pronounce.
Yeah.
So Haig. I think it's Haig. It's pronounced Haig. Who is it? Mason Haig. Shout out to ya.
Thank you to Nate for $6. Hey, have you thought about buying Derek Jeter's place? $29 million.
$29 million? No, thank you. Plus, I don't like Tampa. I don't want to live in Tampa. I like it right where I'm at. I'm in heaven right now. But I did try to contact Tom Brady and said, listen, he's renting it right now. Jeter wants to evict you, and he wants to sell. How about you buy mine, 10 times better house on the Gulf of Mexico for only $32 million, including furniture. But he ain't called me, so I don't know. But no, I wouldn't buy it. I bought this house because the guy did spend like 30-something building it, and I got it for half that. I would never go out and spend that kind of money on a house. That's way too much. It'd have to be I don't know. I don't even need this big-ass house. The only reason why we bought it is because we got it for 50 cents on the dollar. We don't need this house. Nobody needs this much space.
It's a big house.
All
It's
right.
beautiful.
What else
All
you
right.
got?
Thank you to GT.
GT phone home. What is ET? Sorry.
How do you deal with Wi-Fi in multifamily and hotels?
Wi-Fi in multifamily and hotels. Wi-Fi. I mean, I don't know. We got all kinds of systems that put out the signal everywhere. That's the operational shit. You got to talk to my son and happy on that. But we got special systems that they put the system out everywhere. I don't know what the hell they use. I know I got bad Wi-Fi in my house. I need some repeaters. But I don't know. But it's a big system, and there's plenty of companies out there that provide it, I guess. And we got them because the guests need Wi-Fi.
Thank you to Kenneth Harbor. He ordered Consult with Ben, so we're going to be speaking with him soon.
All right, very good.
Yeah, so if you have any questions to Ben, you didn't get on a podcast, but you have a deal you would like Ben to analyze, then you can get on benmallah.com, go to the merch section, and get a 10 or 15-minute consult with Ben. And believe me, Ben is always analyzing those deals.
I don't pay attention to the clock. If you need help, I'm here to help you. Okay, if I can help you, I'm going to do it. But I don't watch the clock like the Polish mafia does. He comes on after 15 minutes. Ben, that's been 25 minutes. Ben, that's been 25 minutes. I want to help people out. Give them a break. And anybody wants free advice, come on down Saturday night, October the 3rd. 4 Point Sheridan, 5905 Orlando Drive. I Drive, International Drive. Come see the building Ben still hasn't rented out. Oh, I'm going to embarrass the shit out of him. We're going to go show everybody, this is what you don't do. You spend $1 million on a building, and it ain't friggin' rented. You rent it out before you build it, I found out, you ding-a-ling.
What's the status with that building?
He did rent half of it out. Honestly, I'm just kidding. He had them both rented. But then the damn Kung Flu kicked out his tenant. He scared his tenant away, so it's not his fault. He was going to be successful, but the Kung Flu got him. So that's the story. Kung Fu! I chop up your money. Fuck. I swear to God, I can't stand all the money we're losing right now. I'm a winner, not a loser. What else you got, Rafal?
Thank you to Eli.
Eli.
$10.
I lie, Eli.
Ben, I did the consulting with you. I can buy my first property, but my DTI will be high to buy the second one.
Debt to service income, I think. DTI, I never heard of it. Debt to service, maybe income is too high, he said. His debt's too much. That's the problem versus on the income. So the banks are saying, listen, you don't make enough money to borrow this much money. That's the problem. You got to find a deal where you have low debt service. Did he give you a number on the DTI? Was it 1 point something, 2 point something?
No numbers.
No numbers. All right, call me back.
Yep.
You got to figure out a way to raise more money, borrow less money, or come up with a way that probably is going to make more money.
You can do consult with Ben.
All right, very good. What else you got?
Thank you to Danny JC $4.99.
$4.99.99. No tax.
Hey Ben, thanks for hosting the event. I had a blast. I'm considering enlisting into Navy to access VA loan. Any counterpoints to this?
Listen, you don't join the Navy to get a loan from the VA. You got to commit years of your life. And if it's right for you to join the Navy, then God bless you and do it. But don't do it just to get a VA loan. I mean, a lot of people do it to get college tuition, which makes a lot of sense, which I don't know why they can't get a student loan. But listen, the service saved my life, so I could never knock the service ever. I'd be dead if it wasn't for the Army. But, look into FHA. It's $3,500 a month. Get a regular job, qualify for FHA, and try to qualify with a very little down, 3.5%. But, if you're going to join the Navy, then go for it. And you're not going to be you have to spend the first 4 years, with them before you're going to be borrowing that money anyway, I think.
All right, and the last super chat of this podcast from Chasta Garcia.
Chasta!
$4.99. What's your opinion on real estate on East Coast, Cape Canaveral or Cocoa Beach?
I believe it's growing because the whole space thing is growing. So a lot of tech companies are coming here with very highly paid, intelligent people. So, I'm a 100% believer in that area. It's a nice area. It's on the water. Like I said, you're getting all kinds of tech people in there and space people in there. Go there and do your homework. Get a feel for it. Go and see what's for sale. Go visit it. See if the numbers work. See if you can make improvements. I would jump on a deal right now if one came my way in that area. I would be on a plane in 10 minutes, and I would be there. Okay, because it's definitely Florida is a good place, and that's a good place where a lot of people, even the retirees, you get good retirees there too. All right, is that it? You
That's
done?
all for
You
today.
Finished, you lazy Pollock?
I did my job.
He did his job. Look, he's such a money hungry. He comes on, he gets his little super chats. He takes the money and he runs out. He's gonna go buy tires for his little Mazda, and then he's gonna go buy some sausage at the Amish bakery or whatever he goes.
I got the camera.
You know, yeah, the camera. I hope that camera works. Man.
Works good.
You better be ready for
Works good.
Saturday. The last one, I don't know. You guys come some screw ups the last one.
I did.
You gotta. I
It was
hope that was
dark
your
as hell.
test. That was your test and my test. I'm gonna try to prepare better too. Everybody said it was a good show, but I think I can do better. I know you can do better.
I know.
All right. Good luck. Take care, everybody, and happy Sunday. Get on the computer, find a deal, find an agent, make some money.